Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about some mascaras that I use that make my lashes lengthen and volumize. I get a lot of questions about my lashes. I've been actually asked randomly in the streets by strangers about what mascaras I use, and I've had friends who thought that my lashes were fake, so they tried to pinch it and peel it off, and catching me off guard doing that. And thankfully they noticed that they were real, so didn't actually pull my lashes off. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of questions from in real life from strangers and from friends around me asking me what kind of mascaras I use and what I do to make my lashes look so false and lengthened and volumized. I do not use any false lashes or extensions. I rarely use them. I only use them if I have shows. Sometimes I don't even use them on stage. I've been told since I was very young that I have really long lashes. I wouldn't say that they are particularly bushy, and I don't have a lot, but I feel like they are very long in Asian standards. And also my lids kind of open outwards, so my lashes are very easily curled, and they stay up, as opposed to a lot of Asians who have their lashes sticking down. I'm lucky in the way that that's how I was born with. My mom has really pretty eyes, and that's why that's where my eyes are from, is from her. But I still wanted to share some of my kind of holy grail mascaras that I think would be really nice to try out if you're looking into having new mascaras. One disclaimer is that because my lashes are naturally longer than a lot of Asians, it is really easy for me to find mascaras that I like because they just kind of do a pretty good job in general. The difference just isn't huge, as opposed to if you have short lashes that point down, and it's really hard to get them up. I would feel that different mascaras would work very differently. But for me, because I was born with pretty nice lashes, things that don't work as well on other people might just be normal on me, and things that work really, really well is really good on me. But one thing is that I do have very oily eyelids, so I do look for a lot of mascaras that have really good staying power. They don't smudge on me, and but they still do their job pretty nicely. So I do have 3 mascaras that I have been loving. So the first one is my Majolica Majorca Lash Expander Edge Miester. This is a favorite among the Asian community. It has a lot of fibers, if you can see, and the brush is kind of like a little comb, which I quite like because it's easy to get into the corners of my eyes. See how thin that is? Just get into the insides and the outsides and really coat every single lash, and I find that really helpful. This is super, super waterproof, so this is what I wear if I need to go to the beach, the pool, or have some event that I need my mascara to stay and not smudge at all. It's just foolproof that it's never going to smudge. The only problem with that is that it is a little hard to take off with most makeup removers. So the Bioderma cleansing water doesn't work. A lot of cleansing waters don't work. You really need something very oily. Cleansing oils do work. I like to use the Bobbi Brown cleansing oil or the Vanilla & Co. Clean It. cleansing balm, anything that's a little more oily. But if you don't have a makeup remover that is pretty strong, it's a good thing to buy one of those with these because this is pretty hard to take off. The next one is my roller lash. Now this one is another cult beauty favorite. It has kind of a curved brush. I think the brush is made of plastic or silicone little hairs, and it just kind of picks up your lash and like pulls it upwards. So when you use this really slowly and actually get into like every little lash, it does a really nice curling effect. It stays pretty well. It does smudge a little bit on me depending on like whether it was a good day or a bad day, but I do recommend like using a setting powder underneath your eyes or something like that just to make sure that this doesn't budge, because it's not as like strong or waterproof as my Majolica Majorca. But overall, this one volumizes a lot more than the Majolica Majorca, and I do really like it. And it's a very safe product, I would say, to use, and it doesn't take too much to take off. And so yeah, I really like this. This is already like my second tube, and the Majolica Majorca is probably like my fifth tube of it or something like that. The last one is a recent discovery, I would say. I actually heard about this from a friend because she was comparing it to the Majolica Majorca. This is from a Taiwanese brand called 1028. I don't think a lot of people have been talking about this, but I tried it out because you can now buy 1028 products in Watson's in Hong Kong. So I tried it out. This is the Miracle Extension Mascara. It comes in a set of 2. So what you do is first you put on the mascara itself, and then this little black thing is a little tube of fuzz. So basically it is like just a lot of little fibers. It's a dry tube of fibers. So what you want to do is you put on the mascara first, and then once it's a little damp, you put on some of this fiber on your lash, and then you put the mascara on again to like combine everything together. So this one stays very, very well. It's not as waterproof as the Majolica Majorca. This you can actually take off with warm water. I wouldn't say it's waterproof, it just stays very well and it doesn't smudge, which is always a great thing. The only problem I have with it is that sometimes if you don't apply it correctly, the little fibers may fall out, and even when you're applying the fibers, they will fall out and like kind of just be all over your face, which is annoying. So you really have to like practice and try to get the hang of using these two products together. And also when you take it off, all the fibers like obviously comes off, and sometimes it just sticks to your face. I mean, it washes off in the shower and when you wash your face, but it's just like you have to be careful not to get it in your eyes, and having fallout is just a little annoying because you have extra stuff to clean off and be aware of. I've tried this mascara by itself and it is actually pretty nice. So if you don't want to go through all the hassle of putting on the fibers and having all the fallout, then the mascara itself is already really nice. So I do recommend trying this. Just to let you know, the Majolica Majorca is like around 128 Hong Kong dollars. The 1028 one in a set is $199. And then the roller lash I think is 200 something, not sure, almost 300. So depending on like your budget and like what kind of effect you want, then I would recommend these 3. Overall, Majolica Majorca is the cheapest one. It's very lengthening and very waterproof. The 2018 one gives you a very false lash effect while still being pretty natural. The only problem is with the fallout of the fibers, and then the roller lash is just very volumizing and curling. So it depends on what kind of effect you want. Sometimes I mix and match, sometimes I combine them, and to give like an effect that I want for that makeup look. So I hope this video answered a lot of your questions about lashes and mascaras, and helped you kind of pick a new mascara if you're looking for one, and try different things that I think would work really nicely, especially on Asians. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you guys next time.